underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Buying time to his left. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Kirk, 34 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Hey, during the course of any game, you'll see tip passes. But how often do we actually see the running back come up and end up making the play? Well, shifty fella getting in there and grabbing it. Yeah, you know, they always talk about how running backs have a nose for the end zone. They have a nose for the ball, too. They want it in their hands at all times. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. He's got the first down and more. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion? Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder? Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Running the counter with Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. These two teams all tied after one. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Two yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got Rome. Touchdown, Packers. Alvin Kamara, 33 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On second down, there's the option going left. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. On third down, Jackson completes it to the fullback, Ham. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Straight ahead, Patterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, going back to Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They go play action with Jackson. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Cordero Patterson, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, a run with Patterson. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson, and Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
He gets it complete to Jackson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets it down to the 32. 45 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Raheem Mostert, 14 yards. And the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Another completion right back to Patterson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Taken in at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Kamara up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. Touchdown, Packers. Gabriel Davis, 54 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll bite, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. On play action, it's Mahomes. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. They'll run with Patterson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson, options out left. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick and heads straight out of bounds. And not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now
oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.